Hello, everybody. So originally, I didn't want to go live today because it feels like it's about 90 degrees out right now. Having my computer running with my fucking lights on is making me. I feel like I am sweating up a storm, and I hate it. But no, a pedophile had to get outed, and my moral compass said, "Hey, Lumi, cover this ASAP." So I have to, because I know with the small handful of rich women fighting each other over, backstabbing or whatever, this is gonna get buried. Because, of course, the top indie VTubers fighting, that can't have another pedophile just go under the radar because the larger indie VTubers are having a cat fight. So, but yeah. Anyways, I thank goodness for my timeline, but I came across a random fucking tweet that said that this person who goes by ItsFleas is a pedophile, a raging racist, like an actual racist, and likes to use funny gamer words, but gamer words, whatever. I'm focusing on the pedophile thing. Ugh, it's so tiring, man. Oh, I need to move the model. There we go. It's tiring. I hate this. I fucking hate this. Ugh. But anyways, April's been a month. We have receipts? Yes, we do. We do have receipts. And we've also learned that this person, the reason why there's no drama videos up on YouTube is because she likes to abuse the YouTube copyright system and strike every single video that uses her face. So, just in case this stream goes down, I'm live over on Kick as well. So just in case if the stream goes down on YouTube, I'm live over on Kick. How's the Night's Watch? Oh, it was fucking great. It was so much fun. Oh yeah. I've never heard of Zookdook, or however the fuck you pronounce her name. But apparently she had a pretty substantial following on Twitch and Twitter before she nuked her Twitter and nuked her Twitch. She had, well, you know what? We can just take a look at the fun little website that usually keeps track of these things. So, this is her VTuber model. I feel sorry for the artist because this is such a cute fucking model. Hello, Spain. Oh, she's one of those people. Fun. Yeah. So anyways, let's take a look to see. This is who she was before she decided to turn over to VTubing. You have to be a minor to get her naughty pics asking for a friend. Probably. She went by Zookdook or whatever the fuck. She is now 27 years old. She had about 50,000 Twitch followers and 20,000 on her original Twitter account before she nuked it. So she had a pretty substantial following. Minecraft streamer, immediate red flag. Oh, I know. Why is it always the Minecraft streamers? I don't get it. Strangely similar to Sucked. You know what? Fair. But yeah, both of her Twitch and her Twitter account both nuked to the fucking ground. And there's hardly any posts about her, but I found like this random ass Twitter post from 2019. So she was very active in the TwitchCon scene as well. And she she nuked her main account and then made a new one to claim her old name before someone else could. Azahara, stop it. Just because she's conventionally attractive doesn't mean you should forgive pedophiles. She said she's collecting her side of the story, but what could she show that would make pedo callouts invalid? Exactly. From what I seen, she tried, like, saying that the person lied about their age. Why do all pedophile women look the same makeup? Yeah. Many red flags as a commie parade at an all-female gladiatorial arena. Yeah, just, it's bad, man. And it's like, she managed to collab with a ton of large VTubers, like, right away. It's insane. Because it's like, on her Twitter account, she doesn't even have 2,000 followers yet. And on her Twitch, she only has about 740. But she managed to collab with, like, why do the most shit people pop off? Honestly, how does that happen every single fucking time? Because it's like, you know, for this Repo collab, she got to fucking decent amount of fucking people. I know she collabed with one of the girls from the Sox VTuber agency, apparently. Because conventionally attractive. It's like, okay, if you were to see who she is, you should have put 2 and 6 together and be like, wow, that's the chick that was accused of as being a fucking pedophile. Think it's who you know? She probably networked during these conventions. Again, she nuked her accounts. She nuked the account and some random dude just decided to take it. So who knows? But if, at this point, if somebody is actively defending her and be like, oh, it's okay, she used to be a pedophile, but not anymore, you gotta better fucking look at them sideways. But yeah, this is her renamed Instagram account. She fucking followed by Corpse Husband too. Oh, poor man. I wonder how he is. But yeah, she doesn't do a good job hiding who she is because it's just, she makes it very painfully easy to track down who she is. Anyways, before we look at the screenshots, we will watch this fun little YouTube video, the only YouTube video that managed to get archived from this entire thing. This shows that people only care for looks. Yeah, and it's disgusting. Yeah, this is the only video out of all the ones that were calling her out that managed to get archived. And it's insane. And unfortunately, it has a bunch of Zoomer humor in it. So, mind the Zoomer humor. I apologize, but this is what we get. But I do have old and new screenshots as well. A lot of people have been coming out about it. Oh, a burp got stuck. What happened to all the videos? She likes to DMCA anyone who shows her face. So that's why I'm also live over on Kick. So let's watch this, and then we'll go through the screenshots. And there's still evidence getting actively archived right now. People are actively coming forward about this. There's going to be a document that will be published, just like, you know, compiling everything. Hi, Drivey, Tuesday night, huh? What drama has unfolded now, I wonder? VTuber drama? pedophile drama. Let me see.
If I had told you pedophilia has been a rampant issue with online influencers, then I'd just be pointing out the obvious. Many creators use their platform so irresponsibly for their own sick desires and just need their platform taken away from them. This is mainly due to the fact that these creators have such a young audience that they find it easy to manipulate them. And they're fucking losers.
I was 16 at the time. She was just like, you wanna see a picture of my pussy? And I was like, what? And then she sent me it on Snapchat.
My dude, why are you using copyrighted music? You know what? Hold on, I'm gonna mute it on your guys' side, and then I'll unmute it when he starts talking. Oh yeah, Zookdook sent her tits to a 14-year-old, harassed a 16-year-old to date her, and he rejected her. And then she sent this person pictures of her thing when they were 16. You don't believe me that she sent me pics of her thing when she was 16? Look up Zookdook pedophile. Top result is your answer. Didn't even need to do it. Other people hate her just as much as I do. No, please, I must. Okay. You showed your tits to a 14-year-old. How is this my fault at all? Not gonna lie, I was underage. Zookdook tried to talk to me and make me spend time with her. Yikes. Just like, oh, what the fuck? And then I guess she tried saying, delete, I didn't send this person tits and chase this other person. What the fuck? Zook says that it's weird that I'm 20 and he's 17. Okay, see? Not beating the whole Danganronpa fans are fucking freaks allegations. Lady parts? No! I feel like it. She said you R-word kissed her, by the way, if you didn't know. What the fuck? Oh yeah, another thing about her. She likes false rape allegations. Oh yeah. She likes saying the hard R with the ER. Oh, it's fucking funny. Just tried Googling Zookdook pedophile and one result on Google was 3 years old Charlie video. Oh, Charlie? Really? He covered it too? Jesus.
Today we're back here talking about the 22-year-old pedo on the loose, Zookdook. We now know that Zookdook has been previously accused of sending nude pictures of herself to a 16-year-old when she was 21 years old. When confronted about the situation, Zookdook always seems to avoid answering any questions, and has never come and spoken about any of the allegations against her, which only makes the situation look more suspicious. Zookdook has also been accused.
Yeah, it's like, if you are being, throwing accusations at, have accusations like that at you, you want to deny it, not just ignore it. Oh, Jesus Christ. But yeah, you showed your tits to a 14-year-old. How's that my fault? I didn't do that. You're believing someone who lied about their age to 3 people. Okay, so... did they... Oh my fucking god. It's like, why is the excuse always, oh, they lied about their age? So, who fucking cares? Gave her the N-word pass because I didn't give it to her? I don't fucking know. She didn't even acknowledge it, she just deleted her stuff? Yep. She just mass deletes everything. She has rebranded apparently like 4 times. From like 2020 to now. She has rebranded about 4 times.
Accused of trying to harass a 16-year-old into a relationship with her, as well as sending nude photos to a 14-year-old. But yet again, in her justification, She claims this 14-year-old lied about his age. Which I have to say, how the fuck do you mistake a 14-year-old for a 16-year-old? Like, what the fuck? And honestly, the only reason she's getting away with any of these things is because she has an army of thirsty simps that go batshit crazy if you say anything negative against her. For example, we have this guy. What kind of
Yeah, simps. They're so dangerous. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. I'm defending her because assholes like you try to bring her down for the way she makes money or expresses herself. You shouldn't judge people for what they do. You need to get help, my guy. Your way of thinking ain't right. Yeah, okay, so, outing pedophiles is just, you know, a way to express herself and needs to be defended, right? Oh my god. I hate it here. I fucking hate it here.
normal person gets on Twitter and defends the pedophile in question? She's not gonna fuck you, bro. So back in 2019, someone by the name of @LucaBigPants came out and said Zookdook was going around telling people that he raped Kisser, saying Luca got me drunk and forced me to kiss him.
Oh yeah, this is the dude that she had a rape, like she decided to falsely accuse this dude of rape. Fucking hate women like her. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I know where this stems from. I went out to a bar with Zoe, her name's Zoe, and a friend, and she kept telling me how she wanted someone to kiss her. She kept getting more and more clingy as the night went on. I got pissed drunk and caved in and we made out. I regretted it. Where's 2? Because I really didn't enjoy spending time with her anymore after the shit she had done to me and my friends. I only really came along because I wanted to hang out with my other friend. We kissed a few times, I got them both an Uber to get back home, and I went home. The next day, she sent me this. Obviously, I use freak as a joke here, and with a thumbs up is my friend I went to hang out with. She claims she didn't want to do that, which was obviously BS. She was saying she wanted someone to kiss her even before she started drinking. But I remember this girl, I saw a vid on her a long ass time ago. I thought she was gone, but I guess she just stuck to the shadows. Yep.
And even went as far as making false rape allegations against him. Also, feel free to pause the video and read the tweets. I'm not gonna get into it because that's too much.
Before this point in the relationship we had was in the past, and we were just friends. After this happened, we never really talked about it and still hung out and talked as friends. I guess she was going around telling people I raped her. I had no knowledge of this until now. A couple weeks later, she threatened to slit her wrists and all sorts of self-harm because one of my friends unfollowed her on Twitter. You know, I think that the self-harm motifs on her current model are starting to... I won't touch on that. At this point, my close friends and I knew she was problematic, and I offered to help her as a friend. After a while, I found she wasn't going to change, so I stopped talking to her for my own sake. The whole 2 months of interaction I had with her really fucked me up. I couldn't deal with it anymore. She later blocked me for buying a jewel, LOL. It's just... Jesus Christ.
Get into, and we don't know much about the story since only a little bit of it came out. But besides that, I mean, if all of this is true, then this bitch really outdoes herself and hits a new low every year. First we have multiple pedo allegations, then we have Zookdook making possibly fake rape accusations against someone. It's kind of sad how this girl still has a platform and fan base even after all the shit she's put people through. But let's focus on Zookdook's content, which revolves around being a cringy e-girl with dry humor that tries too hard to be quirky. Remember guys, loud equals funny. No, but honestly it's pretty easy to assume the allegations against Zookdook are true, considering there's several screenshots of DMs.
I saw your Zookdook thread, and I'd like to make it known that she made a somewhat sexual joke to me when I was 15. We were playing Minecraft and she said it was her first time. Then she made a joke to me that I was taking her virginity. Maybe nothing, but it made me feel a little uncomfortable. You shouldn't be making sexual jokes towards minors. Please. I swear. Why is it so hard to not be creepy to kids? Yeah, double whammy of false allegations. Destroy the reputation of innocent guys and make it harder for real rape victims to come forward. Exactly!
With her and her victim speaking out. And when her past is brought up,
this person said you should worry about how your girl is a pedophile with beat up girly bits before worrying about my weight, babes. Then she says, imagine commenting on another woman's body parts in a negative manner and getting mad when someone does that to you. Imagine believing anything you read online. Couldn't be me. Okay, girl. I sent you a super chat live streamer. Hugo, you missed it. So I was punching into bad fishy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I missed your super chat. I don't mean to miss super chats. I apologize.
she gets overly defensive while still avoiding any confrontation. Even with Zookdook's bad reputation, we still have YouTubers with a big platform collabing with her and promoting her content. Despite all the proof and screenshots that are out about her, Zookdook is still not being held accountable for her actions, when she should be. All the fucked up stuff she's done just gets swept under the rug, like always. The only defense I've seen is that basically, it's okay cause she's cute, or you're
She may have fucked up with the shit she's done, but you're literally harassing and instigate the shit. It's not harassing if she's a fucking pedophile. Is that Oompaville? I don't know who Oompaville is. Hold on. I'll rewind a little bit. Oh yeah, Oompaville. Well shit, I don't know who Oompaville is, but I guess she was in his videos. Minecraft people, am I right?
all the proof and screenshots that are out about her, Zookdook is still not being held accountable for her actions, when she should be. All the fucked up stuff she's done just gets swept under the rug, like always. The only defense
As someone who used to be friends with Flea/Fen, this is insane. She honestly still acts this way, and it's why I don't talk to her anymore. Flea is 100% Zook/Fen since I met her before she became Flea. Well, shit. Yep. I gotta love more confirmation. And it's like, this stream is just, like, you know, just the main, we are gonna keep talking about this stream because new evidence is still actively being compiled. And people might see this going around and people may be more comfortable at some point sharing their stories. Which is why this is why I talk about things like this, because if people feel like, okay, it's time that others may listen to me, then I will happily, you know, listen to anyone who wants to talk, wants to DM. Everything will stay anonymous. Hello, Boog. Arch, you missed a super chat. Also, I'm sorry I missed a super chat. I guess the only way you won't miss super chats if they're Hungarian. No. It's actually sick. Pretty privilege will get you a pass on this kind of shit. I know. Hello, just got here. What's going on and who's the accused? Someone who went by Zookdook or something like that. And she rebranded as a VTuber called ItsFleas. And she has allegations of being a pedophile and fake rape accusations against somebody. And also raging racist with the hard R and everything and calling people the F word. And also, Magma, thank you for the gifted membership for Shrike. I really appreciate it.
comments I've seen is that basically it's okay because she's cute, or you're harassing her. Even though she's honestly a 2 at 10 at best. Like, this bitch has about like 20 fucking filters on, dude. What the fuck? And if we're ignoring the fact that this woman is 22 years old, it's very clear that she know what she was doing when she tried to
And also, for the record, when this came out, she was 22, but she is now 27.
manipulate a bunch of minors and expose them to pictures of her roast beef sandwich. Let's not forget when she admitted to liking a 7.
Oh yeah. Is it weird that I'm 20 and he's 17? Someone replied saying, yeah. She said, I don't know, you're right, it weirded me out at first too, but I don't know, I can't help who I like. Why is the video so quiet? Oh, I apologize. Let me fix that. Where's my audio interface? Alright, let me know how this is.
17-year-old for being 17 when she was 20. Kind of weird, man, not gonna lie. And I get age gaps and all that, and age of consent and all that. But from what I recall, Irie didn't consent to you sending her your poo-tang. In addition to all of this, Zookdook has one of the worst types of fan bases. They're the types of people who will lose all their morals when it comes to defending their idol, no matter how much of a shit person they are. Sounds kinda like Dream Stance. Like I mentioned earlier, the best defense they can come up with is merely based on their appearance. But does that really justify anything she's done? This is the type of shit that has happened when you mix horny simps that never leave their house with an e-girl Twitch streamer. It's like they're building an indestructible barrier around this girl. If me talking about this girl makes you angry, I think you need to reevaluate yourself. The majority of her fans are pretty much aware of what Zookdook has done at this point, but let it slide as if nothing happened. This seems to be a recurring pattern in the Twitch community, with people like Alinity, Pokimane, and other streamers whose fan base consists of horny simps that want to blow their paychecks on a second of attention from their favorite e-girl that will never remember them afterwards. At the end of the day, while you're stuffing her pockets, someone's stuffing her insides, dude. Correct me if I'm wrong, there was videos made about her in the past, right?
Yeah, there have been.
Yeah, and she's been taking them down, correct?
Every single one.
It might come to your surprise, but I'm not the only one who's made a video talking about all the situations Zookdook has been in. And you might be wondering, where are the videos then? They aren't there because she's been going around trying to strike down videos with any criticism made against her. I mean, of course not only is she a potential pedophile, she's also taking down videos because she
Oh, hi, honey. Yeah, sorry, she's a pedophile. And she likes falsely claiming rape towards men. Oh, it sucks. She has such a cute design, but no, she's a piece of shit. She has rebranded about 4 times since 2020. Yeah, it's disgusting. And we'll look at the post later and the quote retweets, but literally 3 minutes after I quote retweeted her thing saying, wow, I found out that she's a pedophile, she was like, I know that this looks bad, but I'm gonna be telling my side of the story eventually. Girl, how are you gonna say that you're not a pedophile, my guy? So now she's a VTuber? Yes. We'll go over that in a minute. That people are on top calling out her rebranding, though? It's like, I was afraid that if people didn't talk about this and stuff, just like, you know, how the current VTuber news attention span is, because of the top indie VTubers fighting each other, people would ignore this and then another pedophile would just get away with it. Wasn't she 17 in 2020? No, she was 22 in 2020. She's 27 now.
clearly can't take criticism, which to be honest is desperately needed in her case. What she needs to be criticized for is how she sent nudes to Irie when she was 16.
Yes, Zookdook sent her tits to a 14-year-old, harassed a 16-year-old to date her, he rejected her. Yeah, we already seen this, but...
Which some people may argue, well that's fine, because they're almost 18. That still doesn't make it okay because these still aren't of the legal age. There's obviously reasons why these laws exist. Saying it's okay because 16 is close to 18 is just pushing you closer to jail. There's always going to be some weirdos that try to find a loophole by saying that a person is mature for their age, therefore making it okay for them to have a relationship with that person. Like, yeah, keep telling yourself that, man. First of all, I can already see the many ways where using that logic could go wrong. And secondly, if you're trying that hard to justify having feelings for a fucking minor, dude, you're fucking disgusting. Maturity doesn't cancel out somebody's age. They're still a minor, and you're still breaking that law. What makes matters worse for Zookdook is that she was exposing her sexually explicit pictures to a minor, which Ari claims were completely unwanted in the first place. And I know there's always people that are gonna say I'm making this video to gain clout, but there's honestly not much to gain considering Zookdook is still a fairly small content creator. I'm only making this video because I want Zookdook to address the situation and make a response, either proving herself as innocent or taking accountability for her actions.
And as of today, she still hasn't taken accountability for her actions. She just has been avoiding mass deleting accounts and rebranding. But if she just rebrands after this, we track her down, find her again, and we repeat the process. If she can't disconnect on who she was with her 4th rebrand, there's no way she's going to be able to do it again. Can't you be arrested for this? In a perfect world, yeah, sure. What a waste of a cute design. I hope somebody rips it off and takes it for themselves. Make a legally distinct version of that character.
Actions. If the allegations are true, of course. Striking down videos and hiding behind a screen from any confrontation isn't gonna do you any good. But considering she's kept quiet about everything for almost over a year now, and because she labels anything that calls her out as harassment, I doubt we'll see any sort of follow-up from her. So what can we learn from Zookdook's situation? That she's innocent until
Yeah, video's frozen. Anyways, that's basically the tilde on that. I do have local copies of this video just in case for some reason the archive site takes it down. So don't worry, I have copies of that video. But anyways, we shall get started with some of the screenshots that I seen and I was sent. So, this person, quite obviously, is Fleas, aka Zookdook. Starting Under the Sea thread yet? No, because people have been hard focusing on the rich women fighting each other like it's fucking one of those housewives shows. Anyways, this is April 15th of this year. Where she says, I feel like I should just come out with it, man. Well, I have a shitty past. And this is just her part of the conversation because the person who sent these, I think wanted to remain anonymous, or they didn't show their part. I don't remember. And then she says, no, it was one nude pic online that I sent them, and they leaked it after telling when I was a pedo. And they lied. Don't forget, she tried to say that this 14-year-old lied about their age. And she said, I don't know for sure if it's her, but no one knows it's me except blank. Who wouldn't say anything, I'd hope. And then someone says, Zookdook, Bunfin, Feniu, whatever. Change your name again. You're not hiding from this. None of these are out of context. This is really what you are. It just shows. Oh, I'm gonna have to edit some of these parts after stream. Anyways, she says, shut up, blank, shut up, F word. Don't tell me what to do. Don't call me an F word when you're literally a fucking femboy lover, and don't tell me you're not. The person says, silent retard. Zook says, you bisexual loser, imagine being bi in 2020. And then they looked up the F word in their server, and she loves saying it a lot. She likes saying the N word. You can find that screenshot specifically on Twitter, but I'm not going to keep it up long because I like my channel. How is being a bi a problem? I don't know. And she says, we already read this. It's weird that she's 20, he's 17. Yeah, you're right. I can't help who I like. This person says, not gonna lie, I was underage and Zookdook tried to talk to me and make me spend time with her. Yikes. We already read this about her making a sexual joke towards a 15-year-old. Person asks, you didn't consent to Zookdook sending nudes to you, correct? They said, no, I didn't. So, it sent a minor just unprompted nudes, apparently. Yeah, we already read this. Sent it to a 14-year-old. You can look this up on Google, and I don't know if it's still the first search result, but it might be if it didn't get nuked. But this was also back in 2019, so who knows? Showed your tits to a 14-year-old. How's that my fault? You try saying I didn't do that. They lied about their age. And then this is another account of hers. Either it's a different account or it's before she came up with the name Fleas. But she was just called Silly Cat, and this was March 2nd of 2025. She says, thank you so much. I really want to try this out. I made new accounts so I can detach from my IRL self since I did streaming on Fen. I don't know. Oh, Fen was her old character. So I'm hoping if I go full out with the I'm a dumb stray cat. The last one, the bunny girl, I have an entire folder full of art that I had commissioned. So this just shows, you know, this is her. This one is just all her. There's no hiding that. And then she shows the concept art for her newest persona. I was no the person to show the messages showing that Fleas was afraid of the pedo stuff leaking. Yeah. Because you might be right. Do you like the design? If you want, I can add you on my new one. So, oh yeah, so this is just a whole separate. How many alt accounts does she have? Dear. The person says hello. Flea says hi. And they ask, is everything okay? This is another anonymous person that reached out to me who wanted to add their add their interaction with Fleas. Saying, hello, sorry to bother you. I'm blurring out names because I don't want to be associated with Fleas, but I do have some evidence she knew something was going to be dropped on her, and she was phrasing it and misrepresenting it to me and someone else in a way to garner sympathy and hide what was actually happening. I don't know if this helps at all, but I'm sending it as Fleas was one of the very first people I ever talked to in the VTubing community. And after some weird situations and vibes, this conversation now feels very different. She also left this group quietly, and I assume wanted me and the other person to leave it so all the text would be gone. We just happened to stay in it. So, good on them for staying in the group chat. Half the time I completely forget that I'm in group chat, so I'm probably in some empty ones. Anyways. Fleas says, it's rough. I'm really annoyed right now, but hopefully it gets better. I stream again later tonight. Anonymous says, oh no, why annoyed? And let's see. She says, it has come to my attention that an old friend of mine who has gone VTuber is doxing me to people. Anonymous says, what? Lee says, I used to camp stream a few years ago. She's going to new mutuals saying Fleas is blank, and her proof showing them my contact in her phone, full name, number, and face. Yep, LMAO, like, okay, so fucking weird. Sounds like you're a fucking liar, because you just want to garner sympathy and just being like, oh no, I'm maliciously being doxxed. Oh no, how terrible. That's motherfucker. Okay, thank you, honey. I love you. See, this is why I read things out loud. There we go. I love you, honey, mama. Let's see. Anonymous says that's super fucked up. Like, what does she gain from that? Flea says, we cut contacts months ago as she's still talking about me. I don't know, make herself feel better if I feel shitty. So again, she's pretending that someone is just flat out doxing her for absolutely no reason. When we had one job thing, shh, hush now, Azahara. Not my fault. This screenshot is huge, but at least it's a full conversation. You know, the type of screenshots that I really like. Anonymous says that's super fucked up. Like, what does she gain from that? Please said we cut contact months ago. She's still talking about me. I want to make herself feel better. If I feel shitty, I don't care. It's just like I don't want to deal with it. Anonymous says, that's fair. I'm sorry you're even dealing with it in the first place. She's awful for doing that. Okay. Police says, apparently it has something to do with me being a shitty friend and her wanting to warn people. But like, grow up. She screenshotted a message I posted in my friend's server from months ago saying I was gonna start VTubing the day I posted it, and is sending it around months later. Like, she clearly has malicious intent from the start, while we were still friends and hanging out. Excuse me. Anonymous says, it doesn't matter what happened in my opinion. Leaking someone's personal info is a matter of safety, and stooping to that point is not okay. Please says, she is a VTuber, but she constantly posts her face and body, so she doesn't care about anonymity. But I do, so like the fuck, LMAO. Yeah, you care about anonymity because you're a shit fucking person. Anonymous says, yeah, I think some people don't really understand the reason some people want the anonymity and the safety aspect that comes along with it, especially if/when you do start to grow. I don't know, just think the legal doxing is wild. Flea's response, she understands why, and I know this because she's saying she's running away and faking her voice. I don't have any proof it's her, but you have to believe me. Here's our text showing that it's her. Like, girl. Okay, it's still centered. Good. Yeah. No. That one. There we go. Okay. Anonymous says, I don't know if there's much you can do, but if it's a real concern to you, the only thing that I can think to do would be to change your number, make any accounts that show your face private, if it's a genuine concern. Flea's response, yeah, I am private already on my personal Instagram and TikTok. That's the only social I have aside from VTubers. Apparently, she's talking shit about me on her stream the other day, like I haven't said a word about her. I don't know why me finding success in something is making her so mad. Evil woman. Anonymous says, I'm sorry you're dealing with that. It sounds like she's jealous you're finding success and trying to bring you down more, that you've moved on from whatever grievances you two may have had. It might be hard, but at least publicly try not to let show it's getting to you. People like that just want to see that they've made you upset when you're doing well. Being real, and sorry if I'm being too blunt or anything, just I've dealt with people like that and they suck so bad. So I feel for you. Just sorry you have to deal with it at all. Flea says, no, it's okay. I know I'm not gonna pay attention to it, but it's so strange. She's trying to save face too by talking to her mutual friends and being like, I'm so happy she's finding success and doing well for herself. Meanwhile, a mutual of mine is messaging me about it because she... Okay, it's just whatever. What she says, but whatever. Okay, mutual of mine is messaging me about because she's doing this behind closed doors, but whatever. I'm feeling good, so. Anonymous says, well, that's weird of her, but I'm glad you're doing well for yourself. And I saw you were getting raids and stuff. That's exciting. And your 3D model looks so awesome. Please says, thank you, OMG. I love it so much. It's looking amazing. More sappy shit. But yeah, already just trying to frame it as I'm the victim. Someone's already doxing me, so just ignore everything. So, yikes. Why would she say this on her new Discord connected to her new VTuber persona? Because she's probably chronically fucking stupid. It's like, okay, it's good that we have people who do horrible shit that are just fucking retarded. That's the good thing about it. They don't know how to cover their tracks because they're eventually found out. And it's lovely. Fuck you. Anyways. You go to Flea's post. Or she says, I understand the stuff people are seeing is pretty serious, and I understand everyone's concerns. I will address this. I do not take my silence as me hiding. I'm gathering what I can and will come back with my side of the story. Like, girl. I'm honestly surprised she either didn't private her account or delete it already. Jeez. And it's like, I don't know. I don't understand it. And the fact that she doesn't even say, oh, these allegations are false. She's just trying to find a way to frame it as it's not as bad anymore. She had a massive and dedicated following as Sven and didn't want to leave it behind when she left. She relies on that for most of her income, if I'm not mistaken. Ugh. I haven't even seen, like, do you have a link to her Fen account? Or is that deleted, like, she deleted it and she was just, like, guiding people over until enough were there for her to feel secure enough to delete it? You do? Ooh, can you message me yet? I'm gonna take a look. While we are waiting on that, let's look at the quote retweets. I'm gonna refresh it. She deletes all of her content, though? Well, hey, some people might have been smart enough, at least through the multiple rebrands, to archive it. So even if it's just like her main page, there might be an archive of it. This person says, my heart is broken. I wanted to be close friends with you, and now my stomach hurts so much, my heart hurts. This is either true or false. If it's your side of the story, then it's a yes, the allegations are likely more than just allegations, exactly. Is this the side of the story, the part where you disconnect from the internet and never become a content creator at all? Exactly. Guess what? You're a fucking pedophile. Brother, there's no side of the story. You're a pedophile. Racism and pedo behavior is definitely something that should be addressed pronto. There's no story for a grown woman being racist. Let me guess, the child was grooming you. Adult woman, by the way. Okay, that's a little funny. My side of the story and your side is just you being a pedophile and racist. What fucking side? And purposely not saying what the serious concerns are. Like, come on, we all know. Racist? Oh, yeah. She loves saying the hard R with the ER. Multiple times. And also calling people monkeys with the hard R. Makes sense your model will be a stray cat, you belong on the fucking streets. Nobody wants your side of the story. You're a pedophile. You're a pedophile. Yep. Your side of the story, your ass is a racist pedophile, you ain't even denying it. Exactly. How the fuck are you gonna prove you're not a pedophile and a racist? You're disgusting, you have no excuse, what will you address? If there was anything to mention, it would have been said when you were Zookdook. The internet doesn't forget, we all know what you are. Whatever you say won't matter, I have someone compiling all the evidence as we speak. Yes. A lot of things are being put together. A lot of new things are still coming to us. Oh boy. Honestly, who cares about the race? It's just internet slang, but pedo, no, that's real life consequences. Oh yeah, not even just racist. She also likes throwing around fake, false rape allegations as well. Moots peas unfollow, this person's a pedo. There's nothing that can redeem you from this, the connection is undeniable. Mutuals, please be aware there's heavy evidence of previous actions by ItsFleas, Zookdook, Bunfin, involving racism and pedophilia. Oh, hold on. I get messaged. I done did get messaged. Give me a second. This. Oh, okay. Time to wait. Okay. Bro just found out about her a few days ago. What the fuck? You know, blowing up on Twitter is a double-edged sword, because if you're a shit person, you will be found out again really fucking fast, and it's great. Don't even try and do this and guilt trip my friend into finishing the VR model for you. There's evidence that this is you, and you're not even denying it. Oh yeah, there's some artist things that we'll get into in the future stream. But no, she loves undercutting artists and everything too. She treats them like shit. Why can't people be normal and not problematic? No, that's kind of hard. Wonder if she's watching this right now. If she is, then my message to her would be, I'm not gonna stop keeping track of you. I will keep tabs on you everywhere you go. And it's like, it's funny, because she locked down her Discord server shortly after all this started blowing up. I don't know what kind of shit she's saying in there. I could only imagine, though. So if anyone who's watching is in her Discord server, and if she made any announcements like, oh, don't believe in these false allegations, I will come out with a statement soon, just believe me, just don't leave me, please send them my way. Lumi's in your walls? I will be the fish in your walls. But yeah, just, there's a lot. And there's a lot of people just vaguing about this, too. Just remind this person is an alleged pedophile and rebrands constantly to avoid accountability. Please don't fall for their rebrand. Try to DM and warn as many mutuals as possible without getting flagged as spam. Nice 100th rebrand, Zookdook. Hoping this time people will forget you're a pedophile. Yeah, just it's just funny that she goes from all this positivity because of the nice model to, oh yeah, no, she's a fucking pedophile. She is somewhat known throughout the VR chat community as Fen. She left and deleted her accounts after people found out about her being Zookdook. There's a lot of people who had weird interactions. Oh, interesting. I mean, hey, again, and I will make another post about this later. But if anyone has any, like, you know, stories that they want to tell, any screenshots they may have, any stream clips they may have, that may be damning evidence that we can cement her into the ground a bit more, and you want to submit it anonymously, feel free to message me on Twitter, and I will keep you anonymous, or you can use the throwaway account and message me. You can also message me on my Discord. If you want to stay anonymous, it will stay between me and you. No one else will find out who you are. She never learned. She didn't even change after deleting Zook. She tried to become a VR chat avatar creator before that as well. She's very indulged into VR chat. Why is it always the VR chat people? Besides Akko, I'm just gonna start looking at anyone who uses VR chat, just like fucking side-eye them. It's like, are you gonna become this? Why is it always VR chat? Seriously. This chick, fucking hypnotist Sappho and shit. Why is it always them? Ugh. VR chat peeps are wrong in the head. Something's wrong with them. Oh, Jesus Christ. But yeah, I don't know if she has... I don't think she has posted anything new on her account. It's just, yep. 8 hours of complete silence. She probably ran away onto her Discord or something. But it's like... This is just going to be a quick stream because I wanted to bring attention to the main evidence that was brought to me today. There will be more coming out. There is a Google Doc being made that will be compiling everything into a nice, cohesive message. Showing all the receipts, anything that, you know, shows how guilty she is, how she treats people, everything like that. It's going to be a little bit of a waiting game while everything is being compiled, since new things are still coming in. But I will not rest until she either runs like a coward, or, yeah, no, that's just about it. I will be on her ass until she runs. Because she does not deserve to have a platform. I really hope that the mutuals that I have, or the people that I'm following, eventually see this, or any of the posts, and unfollows her and blocks her, because there are some people here that I do enjoy watching. I do enjoy seeing their posts, but probably within like 3 days, because that's enough time to get, like, to be able to see something, especially if someone is being accused as a fucking pedophile. If they haven't unfollowed her, then I will be promptly be unfollowing them and possibly blocking, because I don't want people like that in my life. Even if it's just me watching them. Because why would you give an alleged pedophile a chance? I don't vibe with that. I've already cut people off because they are fine with alleged pedophiles. I am more than happy to do that again. Why can't we have 1 week where it's just peace? But no. We have the high up indie VTubers fighting each other. And then we have this. If it wasn't for the post just coming across my timeline, I wouldn't have known about this. She probably would have gotten away with it without anyone else talking about it. How can people think that they can just get away with shit like that? It is ridiculous. And she's probably gonna frame it as, oh, I changed, or, oh, all these people lied about their ages to me, I'm the victim here. So no. Fuck this chick. I am going to keep my eye on her. Have at least 2 alt accounts of mine following her, just in case if she goes private. And as soon as that Discord account Like, not Discord account. As soon as that Discord server is unlocked, I'll be having some people there. She will not know peace, at least from me. Because she shouldn't be allowed to get away with this. There's already been so many fucking creeps that just keep rebranding. They get big enough, and then no one wants to call them out. Need to nip this in the butt fast. It's just, I don't understand. The YouTuber royalty is here, might talk about her. He needs to be aware of her, because she managed to just skirt under everybody's radars. I don't know. It's just so tiring. I'm tired, man. It's like tonight, I was probably gonna start talking about the Buffalo, New York stuff, but I'm probably gonna do that tomorrow because more new stuff is coming out about it. Or I might push it to Thursday. Probably just gonna push the Buffalo, New York thing to Thursday because more new stuff keeps coming out about it. Oh, I fucking hate New York. I fucking hate New York. Ugh. Anyways, I think, at least for now, until we get more stuff put together and I get more things archived, because I am archiving every single screenshot, archiving every post, everything new that comes out. I'm archiving it, putting it in separate folders, and I'm gonna keep track of this. Because this is sickening. Lumi hate New York more than California? It's an even type of hate, because right now the Buffalo school system is covering up and deleting evidence of children getting SA'd and kidnap attempts. That's going to be a very long stream when we cover it. But that has to be a separate stream of its own, because we have a lot to cover. We have a fucking lot to cover with that, because that is going to be a literal all-day stream. Ugh. I hate it here. Oh my god, why do things happen again? My female teachers are all together. All together! All together. Everything. Wait, is this from Angry Cops? Yes. It's from Angry Cops. This is from the Unsubscribed podcast. He is being interviewed by some news stations, and more things just keep coming out. More people try to keep saying that he has done, try to say he has a rocky past. No. When it comes to children, it shouldn't matter if somebody has a rocky past with a misdemeanor like marijuana stuff. The safety of children should always come first. But for some reason, everyone likes to forget that. Everyone wants to ignore that. You know, we'll save that for Thursday's stream. We'll save that for Thursday's stream, okay? But right now, it's so hot in my room right now, and I am pissed off. But I'll keep keeping track of this person. I will. Sorry. But I will make sure that she doesn't know peace. And that's about it for now. That's all I am. No. Sorry that the stream got depressing. But granted, alleged pedophilia is not a easy topic to talk about. I don't. Let me see if there's anyone with at least a little more of a lighthearted stream that's alive, because I don't want to leave you guys just hanging on a depressing stream like this. Let me see if I could find somebody. Let me I will send you guys over to the almighty Lolly. Because he's fun to watch. And he's playing Final Fantasy, so it'll be a nice palate cleanser. I'm sorry for, you know, at least kind of getting a wee bit. But I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I will keep you guys updated on everything about this. And as soon, like, either when the doc is done or there's more evidence to justify another stream that comes out and I get the A-OK to stream it, I will do another stream about this, but don't worry, this is not going to be the last time we talk about her. So I will see you guys on probably Wednesday for Liza P, because I think that's when I have that stream scheduled. And we'll talk about Buffalo, New York on Thursday. But thank you for joining, everybody. Keep spreading the word about this piece of shit. And I will talk to you guys later. Alright. Good night, everybody.